Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk. Okay, I am working on Margarete Miller's week 37. I am in a junk journal I made of just painted papers from her workbook. I will leave her link below to her channel. She has lots of lovely things on Etsy. She has a website. She has a beautiful channel, so please go check her out. I am not current, and I just write down the prompts, and I get to them when I get to them. So let's see what week 37 is. Something that starts with S, a text in a language foreign to me, a car, translucent paper, fins, and a receipt. Okay, so I have pulled a few things just to play with, and I have no idea where this page is going. So something that starts with S. Well, the first thing I think of is a sail. So here's a sailboat. I have a few other things. Here's another picture of sails. Here's a seal. And here's some skateboards. So I thought that would cover S. All right. Text in a language not mine. I have this Japanese newspaper, and I have lots of things in languages not mine, but I think I'm going to use this and maybe cover, I don't know. So I'm going to figure out what to do with that. Okay, car. This is an interesting one. So I have three options that I found, and they're all kind of similar. I have this is out of my kid art book. I have this page of cars here, which is pretty cool. I have this piece of scrapbooking paper, which is ironically kind of similar to me. I don't know, like with a mismatch of different cars on it and stuff, but I do like it. And then in my contemporary art book, I have some cars. So, I mean, even this one we could cut out. I do like this one. I mean, like, so cool. And this one, of course, is just stunning. So I do have some options for cars. So I'll move those off here to the side because I don't know. Ooh, if I knocked you, sorry, I have you plugged in. Okay. Okay, translucent paper. I have looked everywhere. I don't know where I have a folder of vellum. Excuse me, which I can't find. Now, I could have done tissue paper. I didn't feel like messing around with it. So I know I have this one piece. I have a few pieces in my fall bucket. This is a beautiful piece of vellum paper that we could play with. I will actually probably just end up using this part and save this part for my fall journal, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's vellum paper. I also have this vellum tag, which, I mean, that's vellum paper inside of just a frame. So I was thinking I might actually use that. So we'll see. Okay, the next thing is fins. I found this cool picture of fish. I thought it had one more. Oh yeah, here's one more. So I have some fish with some fins, and then a receipt. I have a receipt right here. So, gosh, who knows where this is going to go, to be honest. I don't know, but I do think I'm going to put down the newspaper in the background. Just, yeah, I'm going to do it. So let's kind of clear this other stuff off. I was hoping for, yeah, I'm just gonna, I don't know. I feel kind of boring, you know? I don't think I want all the colors and stuff. So I was hoping to just use a piece that's relatively nondescript, if you will. So it kind of just creates a neutral background. I'm working with that. I think I'm going to do both pages. I guess I've decided that. And you know, they are so different. They don't go together at all. So I'm looking for something that's bigger that kind of can tie them together, I guess is my thought on that. And so let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use this piece. It's a nice big chunk of it, and go from there. So this will be our beginning piece, and I don't care if it covers all of it. Like I said, I just want to create kind of a background to get us started, and then I will put this back in my folder for the Collage Weekly Planner, because I know that sometimes it calls for stuff like this. Yeah, I definitely want to use this side. And we'll cut these down a bit. Yeah. I think that's fine. I'm happy with, I'm okay with some of the color. Oh, this needs to go in my bucket of glue sticks to be dug out. All right. So let's just do this and get it down on the paper to see what it looks like. And we'll give it a little something to stick to on this side. I think I'm even going to place it upside down. So it's truly just used as a background. Okay, let's, yeah. Oops, my goodness. Okay. So now we kind of have a little bit easier background to look at. Okay, so that is text in a language foreign to me. Okay, now S, we need to decide on skateboards or sails or a seal. I don't think this one's big enough and he's like a specific picture that I want. I'm feeling like this is too, I don't know what to call that, but whatever. I'm not going to use it. I do like this one, but I am somehow drawn to this skateboard. So I'm going to save the sails. I don't know. Let's start cutting and see. That's too bad because that's fun puzzles and stuff on the background, which are also sometimes a cue. I don't know. Let's play, shall we? I literally don't know what's going to happen with this. I don't know. I'm going to cut them out and see how we can play with them. And if we want one or a bunch or what. This was from like a back to school ad, I believe. Probably from Tilly's or I don't know where. Probably could have told you before I cut it up. But I thought the colors were fun, and I also thought, obviously, the images were fun. We are full tilt into school. We're like on our, well, the boy went back before Rue, and Rue is on like week 4, I want to say. I don't know. I'm just glad we're still in school and getting to do some school stuff like sports. And I mean, she's not playing, but events are happening, I guess is what I should say. And I'm very, very happy about that. All right, so these are skateboards, and I could line them up kind of how they were. I don't know. We have them. We'll see. Now, car is interesting. So car, I guess I'm drawn to like either like one of these bigger ones. I'm curious how these little ones would fit onto the page. And I don't know. I mean, I do like this one and this one. They're drawing my eye. I guess the side view of the full car is what I'm drawn to here. These are just so fun. But I think I'm going to pass on this. I just feel like it's getting busier and busier. That is a old old scrapbook pad from K & Company. Like, it might be 20 years old. Not even joking. Well, 15. But yeah, so cool. Look at the fun paper in there. Okay. Back in the pile you go. Let's... okay, I'm tempted by this one. I'm going to pull the... Yep, I'm just going to make that decision. I'm going to pull this one. Yeah. Okay. Car is done. Okay. And then we get to cut out the fish. And I envisioned using, oops, let's not get too crazy and cut apart the car. I had envisioned using more than one fish. So let's see what comes out. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So we could do something like this. Let's just play for a minute. I could just use the tips of these like this. I don't know. Okay, car, we have paper, translucent paper. I mean, I can tell you I just want to use the tag. I don't know, unless we're going to just, I don't know. These are always so weird to me all the time. I don't know ever what's going to come to be. All right, here's my receipt from our groceries, or not our groceries, but a grocery little run that was I feel like I almost just, yep, let's just do it. We're just gonna do that. I just almost want to do something like that. And okay. I love these fish, and I am feeling like I don't want to cut them all out because I'm only going to use half of them, but then I feel like that's a waste. So let's see. Can we, it's kind of cool because they're all the different kinds of salmon. Isn't that neat? All right. So we could, see, I just want to use half. Kind of like I only want to use half of this. I wonder if we could do, that doesn't really show up, does it? I wonder if we could do something like that. It's almost too much. Okay. I kind of like these poking out the bottom. I'm going to do something a little crazy. Don't panic. That decision's now been made. See how that goes? I'm going to glue this on. And I feel like I want some color on here a little bit. which I was going to watercolor, but I think the easier way to do that would be, and that doesn't match my page at all, but do I care? Oh, you know what? Let's try the, oh boy. Okay, what do we want to do? That's not quite distinct enough, is it? That's like blending in. All right. So what do? Go darker, add another color. Do we know? We don't really know. Well, we do know that green and orange is going to make something gross, so let's not do that. This is not glued on here quite yet. I'm feeling like that's not giving me the color I want. So let me do this. And see if I can pick it up. You guys, I'm so bad with my brushes. Okay. Let's see if we can pick it up a little bit with just some water to kind of blend that into a little bit more that way. Do we like that? Is that better? Is that better? I feel like it's a little better. Let's try some more. No idea what this page is going to be like, but that's okay. That's not always the purpose. At least not for me. Okay, that seems a little more cohesive that way. We'll add a little bit at this end to tie in. Okay, I'm happier with that. See, it's okay. And then do we want something more in the middle though? Do we want something darker? Let's try that. Okay. That was exciting. Okay, here we go. We're back. Okay, this line right here bothers me, but it's okay. I think I have to throw out my glue, you guys. I know. Should we cry? Should we have a moment? I'm just going to throw it out and start with a new one. Okay, just let it go. Let it go, Allison. All right. I'm feeling like the car goes here, and these somehow either do something like this. But then I was going to put the fish kind of like this, and that looks weird. I mean, they're cut off fish, so I don't know. Okay, I already did my receipt. I've only done 2 things. So the idea was, my thought was, again, do I want to cut these all out? Not really. And I probably don't need them all. Okay. So the idea was, I don't know why. I mean, I could just have one up here. Maybe he's just supposed to be by himself. Is that what's supposed to be happening? As opposed to kind of a bunch? I don't like this against this. I know that. Okay, we could make these, I mean, these don't have to all be in a line. We could put some up here. like that. We could put some down here. We could, oh, you guys, should have done this page live. You guys could have helped me. That was super fun, you guys. If you were not on my last live, I wish I knew. I mean, it was a week ago at this point, but it was a hoot. It was a hoot. And then we got to do, Sweet Melissa's like, why don't we do a page? Why don't you do a live? Why don't you take our prompts live? And I was like, sure. Like a ding dong. I can do that. And that was, it turned out really fun, but it was like kind of hard. It was just fun. I would love to do it again. Okay, I feel like that's very top heavy. Okay, I literally don't know, you guys. I'm really struggling with this one. Let's try something else. Let's try something like just kind of artsy or something, like if we put these all behind this car, maybe. I don't know. Do we like that? What if I drop him down here a little bit? Ugh. I hate that sticker. I wish I would have covered up that sticker. I mean, we could do that and then some fish over here. Okay, for whatever reason, I'm just gonna do this. I have to move forward with this because now it's bothering me. So I'm gonna keep cutting fish. And see because the other thing I could do is half them. Well, I'm going to half them anyway, but I could use the other half. I have never been salmon fishing, but I have seen people salmon fish and it is fascinating. I had no idea about it. And okay, I like the fish a lot. This situation, not so much, but we're going to go with it because, I mean, it's art and we're just creating. So we're going to go with it. My daughter's soccer team practices by a giant river. And at some point in the year, the parking lot is crazy and people are, I mean, you have to be careful not to hit people. They're running across the road. I mean, crazy, in full fishing gear, which, you know, if you're not used to seeing is a little strange. So I was like, what on earth is going on? And so me, I have to go check it out. So I park to, you know, for soccer and then run across the highway also down into the river. And there's hundreds of people lined up all down the river, salmon fishing. And I have a couple hours. So instead of doing what I normally do and whatever, going to the gym or exercising, I'd like sit down and start talking to people. I'm fascinated by it. And they were the nicest people ever. They were telling me all about it. They were telling me about their logs and the difference in the fish and who's caught what when and how you know. And I was blown away. And like 3 people offered to have us come out and like fish with it. It was the sweetest people ever. And then they gave us fresh salmon. Unbelievable. So we went home and had amazing fresh salmon that night. I was like, I've never obviously had salmon that fresh. Just amazing. So super amazing people in the world if you just kind of take a minute to slow down and connect with people. That's my thought on it. And I don't know. I was like asking my husband, like, do I need to get clothes? Do I need to be a salmon fisher? I don't know. It involves standing in water though, which I know they have clothes, but when I tell you I'm always cold, I'm always cold. So I don't know, even though it's summer when they normally do it, I think salmon season, but they were telling me all about the life of the salmon too, because not gonna lie, I was a little sad, but they were telling me the salmon die anyway when they go anyway. So it was just interesting, fascinating, quite frankly. Okay, I think I want 3 and not 4. I love that. Okay, I love that their tails hang off. Do I fold them and just keep them? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is what they'd look like if they weren't on the page. They would look like this. And then I don't know if I like the tag now. Isn't that interesting? Do I want just to... Guys, I'm going against everything I thought I was gonna... I don't understand what I'm doing. Okay, so I could run it like that. I could run it. Oh, you know what I have? You know what I have is some... Does sticker paper count as clear? Ooh, I'm struggling with this one. Struggling. I made that sticker sheet of nail polish. What did I do with it? This is where else you guys were super helpful because I couldn't find something, and I think, I don't know if it was Claire or someone did. I don't know. It was like, I saw it to the left of to the right of your desk. I was like, oh, sure enough, it was there. What did I do with my... Did I put it in my sticker folder? That would make too much sense. Well, okay, I can't find it. We're going back to plan whatever letter we're on. Wish you guys could vote. We don't like the tag. I don't like the tag. Okay, the tag's out. We've voted. I don't see an option but to cut these tails off because I can't, they're like too long to leave on here. Okay, let's just do that. And then we could make them feel like they're swimming across the page. I mean, we could put the tails. No, we don't need tails. Forget the tails, Allison. Okay. Like, does sticker paper count as clear if I kind of want to use that in my journal? Okay, we just need vellum. We used a car, and we've used Fens, and we used something that starts with S. So, oh, well, Marguerite gives you 6 prompts. One is a bonus prompt, and you can swap it for something in your collage, or you can add it. So maybe we don't need to worry about translucent paper after all of that, because I can just use it as my swap out. Because unless we want to put it under the fish, which it might be too late to do. Do we like that? What if I just pull this up? Because the receipt paper is just so forgiving. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, we're going to do that. And I'm going to try, to edge this. I want to make this a little bit more jaggedy for whatever reason. And okay. Okay, and I want to try and edge this with this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to do a little bit of glue right behind where the fish goes. Do we like the blue? Sure. Why not? I could add green. Should I add green? I'm not adding green. I'm tempted to add green. Too late now. Okay. Fish, paper, glue, fish. And then this part we'll just have to wing down here with a little extra glue. Shouldn't show too bad. I have some vellum tape somewhere, but that is way out of my need for this page. All right, you guys, there it is. There it is. Okay, do we need to do any other edging or anything? I think I do have, no, I don't think I want the green. I do think I'll do a blue. I think I'll try and do something like this. Just so we can tie it together a little bit, okay? Something like that. Whew. Okay, that one almost took me down. Okay, that was it. There we go. Week 37. I'll tag it and hashtag collage weekly planner 37. And then today's date is 10/3/21. And I'm not too sure when this will post, but I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out. If you're doing the prompts, I always love seeing what you guys are doing. Please comment below if you're doing it and I'll go check it out. I try not to watch too many before I do my page because I get a little tainted in my, in like my idea of like what to pull. And so, yeah, I'm actually kind of happy with that. So there it is. There's week 37. So something that starts with S was our skateboards. Text, not in a foreign language, is right here. This newspaper, a car. Transparent paper is this vellum here. Fins are these beautiful salmon. And then a receipt down the middle. So that's it for me, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you're creating, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.